Well, yeah, let's go ahead. We'll get you up here. Mr. Glenn Farley, are you here, sir?
You guys brothers?
Yeah, they're just a little brother.
I was wondering who the expert in the room was, this fabled expert, but yes, I'm Glenn Farley. I'm the Director of Policy and Research with the Common Sense Institute here in Arizona. We are neutral on the bill, but I have looked at permitting issues related to both new construction and more recently related to residential improvements throughout the state of Arizona, so I'm happy to speak to that or answer any specific questions. The committee's preference.
Madam Chair, this is along the lines of the question I was going to ask a minute ago, but I'm not sure if it's towards you or towards you. So this is not new construction. This is not a new home being built or something like this. Is an addition to the home, maybe a patio.
My understanding is this particular bill is
something.
limited exactly to improvements to existing residential construction.
I was ready to kill this bill until I heard that. Thank you.
Jeez. So could you just tell us a little bit about some of the research you guys have done?
In terms of
I know
what's in
other
existing.
states are already doing stuff like this, but I also know you guys put a report out not too long ago talking about the need for more housing units.
Yeah.
And the importance of trying to get these small, single trade residential projects over here and approved so the cities can actually go and hopefully help increase the supply and inspect them.
Yeah, absolutely, Chairman Bullock. We have looked at a variety of issues related to housing availability, housing affordability in the state of Arizona, in particular the connection to permitting, inspection, design, and review processes to that. And succinctly, I would say, at this point, we've looked at roughly 3 million individual permits to give you a sense of scale. There are, and maybe I'll zoom out a little bit, humor me for a moment. There are 106 jurisdictions in the state of Arizona that issue permits for improvements or new construction. 91 cities and towns and 15 counties. There are no statewide standards governing the processes that those jurisdictions use. We're in the extreme minority in having that sort of process. I don't know this for sure, but I asked AI, and according to AI, 36 states have some sort of standardized process governing the permitting, inspection, and review process. That doesn't exist here. So what you'll see is tremendous variation. We've heard a lot of talk today about what the average time it is to receive a permit might be, and I think 6 to 8 is probably about right, given the 3 million that we've reviewed for an improvement project in particular. Those tend to be faster than other projects, but there's tremendous variation within that average of 6 to 8. In some good jurisdictions, you're getting it in 5 days or less. In the slowest jurisdictions, it's going to take you tens of days to get a permit. And these are like-for-like projects. These are comparable permits, comparable residential improvement projects, even whether, and I think the league brought this up, but I think it's worth repeating, even whether you need a permit in the first place varies tremendously by where you happen to reside. In roughly half the cities and towns in Arizona, you can do a like-for-like water heater replacement without a permit. In roughly half, you require a permit. In roughly half, you can do a like-for-like roof upgrade or replacement without a permit. Half, you cannot. This applies to various standard residential improvements. If there were some sort of consistent life and safety concern, we'd expect to see more consistency in sort of the processes that are employed. Instead, we just see tremendous variation. So the result of that variation is there's uncertainty, costs, and time that go into doing residential improvements. Reforms like this, to the extent they're able to provide some consistency, expedite the process, and lower those costs, should result in a faster pipeline and cheaper processes to both improve housing, but also, I think, to your point, Chairman Bullock, build new housing at the end of the day.
Thank you. Members, any other questions?